Hey guys, so lots of you will be familiar with these things, the traditional Japanese fan. I mean, this is actually a new one, but you know what I mean, this style. And it's actually a big part of Japanese culture. It's a big part of the Japanese costume. So, you know, kimono and hakama and those sorts of things. Usually when people dress in those things, they usually have a fan like this, or this style of fan. And a big part of many other parts of the culture. So for example, in a lot of the traditional dances, fans are involved. So it's just it's part of the dress, part of the culture, part of the dancing style, part of the it's deep in the Japanese culture, in the old style Japanese culture, and it still is in the modern culture. So in the modern culture, they've adapted to these things, which are, this is a cheap version. So obviously, if you're wearing your kimono or your hakama, you don't carry one of these. But these are really common and really practical in day-to-day Japanese life, in warmer seasons, of course. And these ones here are actually free, given to you free. Buy that one's from a convenience store. This is from another company. And quite often they'll stand on street corners handing these out to people for free on hot days. And people take them. That one's actually that's a 3D image. That image on the other side of that fan is actually one of those 3D, you know, look into it, see the 3D image. So it's sort of a modern take on the old fan, but yeah, just cheap plastic ones, but really popular and really cool. I know in Australia, if a young guy was standing there fanning himself with a fan, it would be considered a bit uncool, I guess. But in Japan, it's quite cool, quite acceptable. If you're wearing old style clothes, you'll have the old style fan. And I've seen guys in martial arts dojo, you know, pretty hardcore sort of guys in martial arts dojo, sitting there in summer fanning themselves with the old style fans. And quite acceptable, quite cool actually, because it's what samurai used to do it, you know. Samurai would sit around fanning themselves with fans, so quite an acceptable thing to do. So there's actually a martial arts weapon called a tenarashi that's actually made of the same design as a fan. So, but anyway, that's a story for another video, I guess. Oh yeah, here's a practical use for the Japanese fan. Some people recognise that from the barbecue in the mountain video. Anyway, more videos coming soon.